Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest
Welcome back. Another day of streaming. Subscribe, comment, drop a like if you haven't. Today, we continue with our Android journey. You just recycle a wheel to display a scrollable list. Let's go. Scrolling down lists. Even websites are kind of lists, right? Maybe. Those like Instagram or TikTok, definitely a list. And the list provides the recycler wheel. Recycler wheel is designed to be very efficient even with large lists. By using recycling the wheels that scroll off the screen. Seeing the shown below, you can see that one wheel has been filled with data, and after scrolls, the wheel reuses the wheel for data XYZ. Why though? Affirmation app. This way samples the affirmation as a text. Oh, the how do you call that one? The one that gives you like cheer up quote or whatever. Create a project from a template in Android Studio. Yeah. Empty activity. Affirmations. Name. Code.example affirmations is the project name, a package name, and APO level 19. It's the minimum SDK finish. Okay. Create an affirmation lab to add resources. You will add the following to your project: string resources to display as affirmations in the app. a source of data to provide a list of affirmations to your app. In most production projects, you will retrieve the affirmation data from a database or from a server. Networking and behaviors beyond scope of this collapse will use a list of affirmation strings defined inside the apps. Normally it's like coming from outside, but here we kind of hard code or put it locally. In the project window, address string, edit the string. Which one is it? Address values. Address values. Address. Project window. Really? Don't see it. Where is it? Address values strings.xml. Is it here? Android? Oh, yeah. Something like this. Save. Create a new package. The project window, take a look at new project files under apps Java for Affirmation app. This should look familiar to the screenshot, similar to the screenshot below, which shows 3 packages. 1 for your code and 2 for test files. Okay. The name of the packages consists of several words separated by a period. The 2 ways in which you can make use of packages. Create different packages for different parts of your code. For example, developers will often separate classes that work with data and the classes that build the UI, so like drawing versus the content generators. Use code from other packages in your code. In order to use the classes from other packages, you need to define them in your build system's dependency. It's also standard practice to import them in your code so you can use their shortened names, which takes instead of the fully qualified names. For example, you have already used import statements for classes such as square root and view. In the Affirmations app, in addition to importing and drawing content classes, you also organize your app into several packages. Even when you don't have a lot of classes for your app, it's good practice to use packages to group classes by functionality. The package name can be anything as long as it's globally unique. No other published packages anywhere can have the same name. Yeah, unique conventions prevent repetitions. The internet domain global unique is a convention to use a domain. It shows on the domain of your business as the first part of the name. Okay, that makes sense. What if someone just start making famous companies' names and start trolling with them? Because internet domains are globally unique, it's a convention to use a domain. You can choose the names of packages to indicate what's inside the package and how packages are related to each other. For code examples like this one, code example followed by name of app is commonly used. Here are some examples of predefined package names and their contents. Calling mathematical functions and constants. Android widgets views such as text view. Create a package in Android Studio in the project pane. Right click to create that. Select new package. In Java, no code examples. Boom shakalaka. Well, it's interesting because it pre-populated this convention. New package pop-up. Notice that the suggested package name prefix. The suggested first part of the package name is the name of the package you right-clicked. While package name do not create a hierarchy of packages, we're using parts of the name used to indicate a relationship and organization of the content. So it's not hierarchy, but it's kind of used as such, so it's not hardly enforced. It's almost like the Queen of England or Prince of England or whatever, even though they are technically just normal citizens. They still use the names or something like that, maybe. Actually, I don't know about the political systems over there. It's a little bit different from the US, I think. In the pub-up, append model to the end of the suggested package name. Developers only use model as the package name for classes that model the data. Original. Press enter. This creates a new package under the conf.example.affirmations package. This new package will contain any data-related classes defined in your app. create the affirmation data class. In this class, you create a class called affirmation. An object instance of affirmation represents one affirmation that contains the resource ID of the string with the affirmation. Right click on the new class. Basically, this is containing all the classes and etc. And there's a class called affirmation. It probably contains a quote and a picture. Resource ID, a string of the affirmation. Right click on the new class, and affirmation is the class name. Model. Excuse me. The Java Kotlin file class. Kotlin. There we go. Affirmation. New class by adding a data keyword before the class definition. This leaves you with an error because data class must have at least one property defined. Add the value in the true parameter to the constructor and call it a day. Let's see the error actually. Not data. Yep. Oh boy. Create a class to be data source. Data displayed in your app may come from different sources within your app project or from external source that requires connecting to the internet to download data. So kind of like what we did with back testing. So it's connected to connected to internet to retrieve the stock market data. Since preventing data is a separate concern, put the data source class in separate data package. Okay, that makes sense. So I think this collab trying to highlight this kind of structure, where you put classes in one place and you put data in another one. It's that organization thing. Data source. Low affirmation. Needs to return a list of affirmation. You do this by creating a list populating with affirmation instance of each string you declare list affirmation as the return type of these, and in the body add a return statement. That's funny. What's R? Let's see if it's smart enough to import it. Shakalaka. What's this? Don't care. Add a recycler wheel to the app. Attach a set of recycler display list affirmations. There are a number of feet in creating and using a recycler wheel. You can think of them as division of labor. The diagram below shows as an overview, and you will learn more about each piece as you implement it. Item 1 data item of the list to display represent one affirmation object. In your app, adapter takes data and prepares it for recycler view to display. View holders, a pool of views for recycler view to use and reuse to display affirmations. Recycler view on screen. Add the recycler view to the layout. One data item of the list to display represents one affirmation object in your app. The adapter takes data and prepares it for recycler view to display. Pool of views for recycler view to use and reuse to display affirmations. Views on screen. Adapter. I don't quite understand the purpose of this too. Add the recycler to layout. Do a split. How? Go to main activity first. Nani? Oh, activity main. Where is it? Split. This is too much over here. Delete the text view. Okay. The current layout uses constraint layout. It's ideal and flexible when you want to position multiple things. Using the layout, since your layout only has a single child view, recycle view. You can switch to a simpler view group called frame layout that should be used holding a single child view. In XML, replace the constraint layout frame layout. Just the text. It's not. For the sake of it, I'm gonna just copy and paste. Yeah, it's practically the same. Switch to design view. In the palette, select containers and find the recycler view. Drag a recycler view into the layout. Drag a recycler view into the layout. Oh, not that. Oh, that's really cool. If it appears with the project dependency pop-up, click OK. And there's no pop-up per se. Zoom. Set the resource ID of recycler view to recycler view. Width and height, mesh parent. ID gotta be called recycler view. Very good. Arranging the item is handled by a layout manager. Try some built-in stuff already. Can use the linear layout manager. Switch back to the code view. In XML code inside the recycler view element. A linear layout manager is the layout manager attribute of the recycler view, as shown below. Okay. Into what element? In the recycler view element, which doesn't exist. Oh, here. Never mind. I lied. It's here. To be able to scroll through a vertical list is longer than screen, you need to have a vertical scroll bar. Very good. Run your app. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. Is it running at all? Source data added to your layout, but has no information. Hello there. much better. You need a way to take the data from the data source and format it so that so doing the adapter, take it from data source where you put the affirmation stuff and just populate some classes or whatever. What the recycle use the adapter to figure out how to display your data on screen. Recycle asks the adapter to create a new list item for first data item in your list. Once it has the view, it asks the adapter to provide the data to draw the item. The process repeats until the recycler view doesn't need any more views to fill the screen. If only 3 list item views fit on the screen at once, the recycler only asks the adapter to prepare those 3 list item views instead of 10 list item views. So just trying to find out how many to generate and plot, basically. Literally. Multiple parts, and you'll be writing quite a bit of code that's more complex than what you've done in the course so far. It's okay if you don't fully understand details. Create a layout of items. Each item has its own layout. You should define separate layout files. Since you're going to display string, you can use a text view for your item layout. The rest layout. New file banana. Why is it? What the fuck? Because I haven't put stuff in there, maybe. Yep. Oh, add text view with the ID. Item adapter class. Java complete information new package adapter. It's another class. Or was it a package? I don't know. class. Let's call it item adapter. Parameter, like how it's the same thing we saw before. The item adapter needs information how to resolve the string resources. There's another information about the app is stored in a context object instance that you can pass into an item adapter instance. Add a parameter to fill the item adapter constructor. There's a val called context of type context, position as the first parameter in the constructor. Okay. I'm not sure what that meant. Let's read the code a little bit. Might need to get context somewhere. Oh. Why is it not liking this? Directly with item views, but deals with real holders instead. This was probably something similar. So nested class. You could do another package, but this way I think it's more contained. It is harder to separate out later. You can't. It's a little bit hard to reuse. But I guess it has its own advantages. Add a private value wheel of type wheel as a parameter to the item wheel holder class constructor. Make item wheel holder a subclass or recycle wheel holder and pass the wheel parameter into the superclass constructor. No fucking clue what that meant. How do I make a subclass? You inherit or something? Inside item wheel holder, define val property text wheel dissolves type text wheel assign wheel with the ID item title. Did I define that in this items? Add the code to extend your adapter to abstract class recycle view. Okay, I'm not gonna keep copying and pasting. Do it at the end. Yeah, extend the code. Extend it from that recycle view adapter. That's how you make it. Subclass. Override adopt the same thing. occurs an item, then press Command I. So show the list of methods you need to implement. Get item count. On create view holder. On bind view holder. Select all three functions using shift click and click OK. Command I. Ash. That doesn't work. Where do I put it? The item adapter? Command I. Doesn't do anything. Didn't do anything. The size of data set. On gravy holder is like the thing that gets called every time you open up the app. You type in layout inflate object and a period followed by another method call to inflate the actual list item view past the XML layout resource ID and the parent view group. The third Boolean argument is attached to root. This argument needs to be false because recycle will adds this item to the view hierarchy for you when it's time. I might need to review this in a later time because I don't think I'm getting the depth of it. And the period followed by another method called inflate the actual item list view past the XML layout resource ID. Let's read the complete code for this. Creates contents of a list item view. basically get the data and then find the ID of the recyclable user, you can start interacting with it. Tell it to call use adapter, and then this is additional optional thing, I guess. Make activity. Let's see. Does it run? You running or not? It's kind of hard to tell. Why does this still have tip time? I don't get it. Oh boy. Boy. I'm gonna move or not. Hello from the other side. Nope, don't save it. Shine. I don't need a save state. Bye. Salawa. See you next time. PP. Bye bye. No. It's dead. It doesn't respond. I'm sad. Are you kidding me? Man. Why does it have the tip tab but not the boy? How do you force crit? Option command escape. Option command escape. No. Option command escape. 死ぬ。Die. Really? Man. Man. Come on. Installing what app I wrote. Yep. I can scroll a little bit. It's moving. Cool. That's recording for today. See you tomorrow. Take care.